Hello everyone, I am Satyam and in this video we will be covering about the this keyword in JavaScript. So guys, this keyword is very important uh, because everything in JavaScript is related to this, because this is connected with the each and every object and its properties. You can get access to any code if you can like create as many objects as you can just by using the simple function constructor. uh, this is all done with the help of the this. Now suppose there is a like a paint, a basket in which there is a paint. So you have 10 different balls. Now consider these balls as a like, or you can say there is a school and there are 10 different students. So now the students each are the objects and the school is a class. So if you have to create their properties, then you have to type like these objects for at least 10 times, and each have the same properties and everything is same. So don't you think there must be a concept that with the help of that we can create like 10 or 20 objects without even like creating or typing the same thing again and again? We can use loops, but that's not the correct approach. So for that we have the this keyword. Now the this keyword is very important in JavaScript because this works on the current instance of the code. Like if I am using that code, then the code is mine, and if someone else is using that code, then the code is theirs. So there is the you can own the whole code if you have used this. So there are many more like advantages of using this, but before diving to that, let's see what is the definition of this. So this keyword in JavaScript, the thing called this is the object that owns the JavaScript code when used in an object. In the object is itself, this is only a substitute for the new object. The value of this will become the new object, and when the constructor is used to create an object. So this all sounds quite confusing, but let me explain each and every line. The first line says that the this if you use this inside the object, then that this will own that object. This means like if there are 10 students and there is a school, the school is the class and the students are the objects. So when one student go to that school, then that student have the property of the school name. So after that, if another student goes to the same school, then these have the same property, school name. So how you can do that? You can do that with the help of this. This is a keyword which works dynamically. Like when you run that code, this is changed with some other text, like with the new object that you have created, and then it changed the whole code for you for that object. So it is only a substitute for the new object. It's a substitute. The actual code remains the same. So the value of this will become the new object when the constructor is used to create an object. We will understand this when we dive into the example part, but I hope you must be getting something of it from the definition, that we can use this, then we can create as many objects as we can, but we have to use the function constructor. So let me rewind this. Like I will tell you the main points. First one is if you use this, you can create as many objects as you can without typing the same code again and again. If you use this in the same object, so then you can then anyone can own that object for their execution. So if there is a school, then I can go to the school, you can go to that school, so anyone can go to that school if we want. So same is the case with this keyword. So let's dive into the code. So I simply typed console.log and this, and I got a long object. I get a long object, window object. So when you click on the triangle which is placed on the left of the window word, then you will see there is a long list of methods and properties inside this. So this is this is attached to I guess the each and every property of JavaScript. So there are many more things once I was thinking about this keyword, and I thought that whole of the JavaScript is built because of this keyword, and I don't know whether it's correct or not, but I think that's correct. So let's see what we have now. So here is a code. I have created a function named as person, and we have 4 arguments in that. I haven't declared these arguments because these are the local arguments, and I am not going to use these arguments outside that function. So we have now I have used this keyword. So with the help of this keyword, I can write this as this dot first name equals to first. So what will happen is first name will become a property, and it will set to the name of the first, the first argument. The same is the case with the last name, with the age and the eye color. So when I create a new object of type person, because the person is a function, and so when I create a variable and my father and my mother, so when I use that, and the new person will now contain new and then the person, and person is a function, so I have to pass some arguments. Now the arguments I passed becomes the new object for the my father variable. So John Doe, 50 and blue are the new objects that is created dynamically, and we don't have to type that every time. Similarly, we can go for the my mother, and I have put some random names and something, so we get that. So if I console.log now my father, so my father will return an object which has some properties which I have passed with the help of the function. So this is how we can create objects with the help of function constructor. So after that I can also console.log my mother's last name. So we can print that out because it's also created, it's a new object. My mother is a new object, my father is a new object. So these two variables are the new objects that we created with the help of the person function. So they both contain different values. I have printed the last name property for that, so you will get to know how this actually works. So same is the case here. So I have now created the two variables like my friend and my brother, and I have passed the same parameters. And after that I have printed out the whole things. Now suppose I want to add another property to the my brother object. So how can I do that? I can do that simply by typing the bracket notations. I don't have to do something very fancy. I just have to use the normal approach of creating properties. Now collocation is manager, and when I console.log this thing, I get the 5 properties like age, eye color, first name, last name, and qualification. So this is it, guys, for this tutorial, and you can see how this can be used in many cases where you have to write less but to do more. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned with the Unacademy for more videos, and you can get the full source code at the following link. So thank you very much, guys.